What's up, family? Today we have some interesting news regarding President Biden, and I must have to tell you that Biden doesn't want to do this. Yes, guys, we are talking about President Biden. He's expected to make an announcement today, and he really doesn't want to make this announcement, but it looks like it is in the best interest of him, his son, as well as the presidential election. Check this out right here, where President Biden is expected to announce today a new asylum restrictions at the U.S. border, specifically the U.S. and Mexico border. Yes, it says right here that President Biden is expected to announce a plan today to temporarily shut off access to the U.S.-Mexico border, as well as to restrict some asylums for immigrants. Yes, guys, he plans to issue an order today that would shut off access to the U.S. asylum system when illegal border crossings exceed a daily threshold, according to 4 administrative officials and people with knowledge of these particular plans. Now, migrants would be returned to their home countries or Mexico and be ineligible for asylum consideration once the limit is surpassed, according to the officials who spoke on the condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to discuss this pending the White House announcement that is coming out sometime today. Now, the Biden administration has been considering this particular move since the failure of the bipartisan border legislation that happened earlier this year that would have enacted a similar trigger to shut off asylum access at times when the U.S. authorities become overwhelmed with the crossings into the country. Now, again, for those that don't know, we have a little bit of data right here. We don't know whether or not this is actual facts, but it is something to think about. But it does state that 2.5 million people ended up crossing or presented some irregular encounters at the U.S.-Mexico border in the year of 2023. This information is coming from the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. So anyways, that is just something for you to think about. This does not include all of the crossings that didn't necessarily trigger an encounter with U.S. Customs and Border Patrol. But anyways, guys, in addition to that, one particular reason that he is planning on making this announcement today, or he feels like he has to do this, and that is because of the very, very tight race between President Biden and the former President Donald Trump, specifically after that news broke this weekend regarding Trump, in which he ended up raising more than $200 million. But anyways, you can see in this particular article that the Democrats are in a tight race, which is pretty much spawned by the border event that is going on in the U.S.-Mexico border. It says right here that several Democrats in competitive Senate races have declined President Biden's invitation to join him today at the White House when he announces this drastic new piece of legislation or action that is meant to crack down on the illegal border crossings. Yes, the White House invited all Democratic senators to join Biden at this particular event. But anyways, Senator Majority Leader Chuck Schumer revived the bipartisan border deal last month after it imploded earlier this year. They are planning on making this announcement sometime today, and we'll find out what the reaction is in regards to this new piece of information. But this is well overdue. We have been looking for something like this from President Biden for quite some time. But since then, millions have crossed over the border illegally, some legally, but it has been much easier for them to cross over illegally into the country by many ways, not just with the U.S.-Mexico border, but also with the U.S.-Canada border as well. So anyways, guys, we look forward to hearing what President Biden has to say about this. And like I said, he does not want to do this, but it looks like his hands are crossed, his feet are tied, and this is something that has been long overdue, and he has to do something right now rather than wait for the border or his competition with President or the former President Donald Trump. So anyways, we all know that this is the hottest topic that the Republicans are really pushing on when it comes to rallies and promoting their candidate for the next election. This is the number one topic on the list right now. So yes, President Biden is pushed to do something about it right now rather than later. But anyways, guys, you know what else that President Biden doesn't want to do, doesn't want to deal with, doesn't want to talk about? Yes, guys, this might not be surprising to you, but he doesn't want to do anything in regards to his son, Hunter Biden. And we all know that this week is when the trial begins for his beloved son, Hunter Biden. Yes, guys, as you can see right here that Hunter Biden, the trials are getting ready to start. On Monday, they announced that the jury would be 6 women and 6 men that is going to hear the openings today. Yes, a lot is going on today. We are going to be hearing from 2 different Bidens, and we might necessarily hear from the wife Biden, but I don't necessarily think that is going to happen. But anyways, they're going to be going over the trial in regards to the gun situation with Hunter Biden, and the jury has already been selected, and now they are ready to kick this thing off sometime today on Tuesday. Yes, the president's son is facing charges of unlawfully obtaining a firearm when he shouldn't have had one. Yes, President Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, is on trial in Delaware on 3 felony charges related to his efforts to obtain a firearm in 2018 while allegedly addicted to some hard drugs. The younger Biden, who pleaded not guilty last October after being indicted by special counsel David Weiss, has denied the charges. The son of the sitting president has never before faced a criminal trial thus far, but he is about to go through one similar to the former President Donald Trump's charges as well. What will these charges be? Will he be convicted as a felon? We'll just have to see. But anyway, the trial comes on the heels of the former President Donald Trump's conviction of felony charges related to the 2016 hush money payment that made to boost his electoral prospects in the 2016 presidential election. But yes, guys, this is something that President Biden does not want to deal with. He does not want to see this air on live news every single day in regards to his son, and he doesn't want it to happen, but he realizes that it has come down to the deadline in which he has no other choice to allow his son to face these charges in court, dealing with the judge as well as the selected jury of 12 individuals. Now, President Biden did come out with a statement on Monday, and this is what he said right here. He said that, look, I have boundless love for my son, according to President Biden, in a statement as these Hunter Biden's felony trial begins today on Tuesday. Yesterday was day 1, and it is going to kick off sometime today. So yes, guys, this is going to be some major news because a lot of people are going to be watching this similar as they watched the Donald Trump's trial as well in regards to the hush money. So this is going to be very interesting, guys, because one thing that a lot of Americans, millions of Americans, are thinking about, whether or not the system is rigged. Yes, in regards to the former President Donald Trump being convicted of all 34 charges, a lot of people are saying that, as including Donald Trump, saying that the system is rigged, the judicial system is rigged. As you can see right here, it says that the details on the 34 counts and his guilty verdict, that is what people are talking about, guys. They won't let it go. They are saying that the system is rigged. Donald Trump is talking about it at his rally, saying that the system is rigged. But I have a big question for you guys. If Hunter Biden is also convicted, guilty of his verdict as well, will the Trump supporters also still say that the system is rigged? Or will they have a change of tune? What will they say? Will they still support their candidate, Donald Trump? Or will they flip a little bit? So this is going to be very interesting, guys, because I would presume that Hunter Biden is also guilty of his charges as well. But we'll just have to listen to the jury to see how everything turns out. But again, what will they say? Will they still believe that the judicial system is rigged in favor of the Democrats? Or will they have a change of tune once this actually goes down? Do you guys know? What do you think about this? I would love to get your thoughts on this. So if you get an opportunity, please take the time to comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. But anyways, like I said previously, as the guilty verdict came out over the weekend, Donald Trump has been going around and talking about and responding to the allegations of this guilty verdict, saying that yes, it is a rigged trial, and he's also attacking the star witnesses in this particular trial as well. So yes, Donald Trump, as he has been before, he is still doing it right now. He is falsely claiming that the system is rigged. We still don't have any evidence in regards to this, but I will say that the results from the Hunter Biden trial will give us a telltale whether or not the system is actually rigged. Me personally, I think that both of them are guilty. But anyways, that is another topic for another day. But I would love to get your thoughts, so be sure to comment down below. But anyways, like I said, back in October of 2023, Trump was still talking about whether or not the judicial system, the justice system, is rigged. So yes, we are very, very looking forward to the results from the Hunter Biden trial that is going to kick off today. Now, I will say that his trial is not necessarily going to be as exciting as Donald Trump's, but again, we still want to know whether or not he is guilty, whether or not he is going to face these particular charges, whether or not he is going to get house arrest or he is going to be locked up in jail. That is going to be very hard, considering that his dad, President Biden, is the president of the United States. And then again, it is also going to be bad if the former president, Donald Trump, gets time in jail or house arrest. Both of these situations, this is just a game changer, guys. We have never seen anything like this before. This is going to be historic. It is already historic. But again, when we get these results, or whether or not he is guilty, and then what is going to be the punishment for both of these guys, Biden as well as Trump, that is going to be major historic news in this country, guys. Be sure that you're subscribed to this channel, because we are going to be covering it every single day once it all comes down. But anyways, guys, last but not least, like I said, Donald Trump, he has been receiving the guilty verdict over the weekend, and now he is trying to move past it, and he is attacking the criminal justice system in the process. So he is probably not going to stop until we get some information in regards to the Hunter Biden trial that is going to be starting this week. So anyways, guys, like I said, if you get an opportunity, comment down below. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, on this video. It really helps us out. It also tells YouTube to share this video with others as well. And then obviously, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Outside of all that, I hope to see you on the next video.